How to grow big without losing all the athleticism. Well, I mean, Mike's a pretty good one there. I mean, you can get big, but you want to keep mobility. You want to keep stretching. Right? Plus, is there any tips you can give for people who suffer from with sciatic in their legs? Yes. Mike, how do you recommend healing plantar fasciitis? Excuse me.
That's your doctor and you figuring that out, my friend. That's not me.
That's the foot, right? BBC and TB 500. That's another good one for sure. Supported. Yeah.
Would you shoot that in the foot?
Yeah. I've actually showed people how to shoot it in the foot.
That's why I asked. Yeah,
that just sounds like it hurts.
There's nothing on the bottom of your foot. It's just skin and
nerves.
Yeah.
Oh no, they don't. No. So, but you've never injected BBC or TB 500. So that's what we're talking about here. So at that point, like BBC and TB 500, I've shot it on a video for somebody because they've had this. So anybody that has a question, like patient, and it's a real weird one off the bat of how should I shoot this, I'll usually make them a custom video and shoot it myself and show them how to shoot it. So, I mean, this is something that, I would definitely probably recommend. It's a little bit harder to do, but it can be done.
Still sounds painful. God dang.
Yeah.
Might be. It's not that big. Little pinch. Plus, is there any tips you can give for people who suffer from with sciatic in their legs? Yes, ARA 290. This one's specifically for sciatic nerves. Specifically. So look into it. We offer it for our patients. If you want it, we can help.
Can you go into depth a little bit about why that would help?
Sure. So ARA 290 is the main task of ARA 290 is for nerve repair. So if you had nerve damage anywhere in the body, this is going to be like the ultimate peptide for you. I'm trying to think exactly how I can explain this. Well, it's for neurotic pain. Yeah, that it helps with neuropathy. So if you have, let's say you're diabetic, you have neuropathy in your legs and your feet or whatever. But this is also going for all nerve endings all over the body. It's actually repairing those. Any damage to these areas, any accidents to these areas, anything like that will help with this. So it specifically goes to nerve endings, repairs the nerve endings, and makes them whole again.
Go for it, Johnny.
How to grow big without losing all the athleticism? Well, I mean, Mike's a pretty good one there. I mean, you can get big, but you want to keep mobility. You want to keep stretching, right? And keep moving. You see a lot of these guys, and we see them at Tampa Pro like this, and they can't really move well. They move side to side and up and down. You're going to be stiff. You're going to be hard from working out, all that good stuff. But you got to make sure, especially as you get older, stretching and mobility are a big one. And I've lost mobility in my shoulder because of how it is. That's the worst thing ever. So really keep moving. It's all about moving, and not just, you're not just pressing per se or just doing leg press or whatever it is. You actually want to get some stretch in there too as well. Band work's good. Recovery's good, whether it's jacuzzis, baths, compressions, like all these different things play a role.
Yeah, you don't lose your athletic ability just because you get bigger. It doesn't work that way.
Look at Barry Bonds.
It's for athletes. It's 100% for athletes. That's why they weightlift.
Yep.
Weightlift and then become better athletes.
Yep.
We just did a collaboration on judo players and how muscular and big and massive these guys get. It's a big boy martial arts and incredible athletes. And it's one of the hardest skills. So, yeah, that's every football player trains. Yeah, all of them go. It goes with each other.
A lot of these guys are doing Pilates. Football especially. I see a lot of these guys doing Pilates. I gotta get you in a Pilates class, Mike.
I think
you come down here. Best work for judo. Wolverine stack before, after knee replacement, also torn biceps. Right now. Start it now. Don't wait till after the knee replacement. If you have torn biceps especially, for sure.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean, working out with torn biceps and needing a knee replacement is going to be tough. You'll be hurting.
But the torn bicep, I'm assuming it's just a minor tear, not a ripped off, because you would have had to have got surgery for it.
It says biceps, so was that both of them?
Yeah, dang. Kid, you're a beast.
He still wants to train. I love it.
Yeah. That's a judo player for you.
Yeah.
John, something we haven't touched on today. We've talked a lot about healing peptides and GH peptides, but what about something for sleep? I know there's a lot of different options like DSIP and some other things you guys offer. Could you explain?
Sure. So, I mean, a go-to that's real natural, it's not a peptide, it's Titan Serenity. L-theanine helps you relax, get in that comfortable space. Magnesium in there, distributing hormones. And then you have taurine in there for brain function and stuff like that. That's a really good one. It's a really natural one. A lot of patients use it. The peptide that's being used right now that's really phenomenal is DSIP, Delta Sleep-Inducing Peptide. It's a precursor to GABA. GABA helps get into that REM sleep, that deep sleep that you want. The only thing about DSIP right now is that it got denied by the FDA to get on the balking list. They still have it at the pharmacies, but supposedly this is going to get relooked at too as well. I guess there were some people that already said, hey, listen, we want to appeal this, so we're going to look at that. But those are really two good ones. The other one is Epitalon. I know C-Lank is mentioned too. C-Lank is something that relaxes you. But, like, I'll give you an example. Charisse does a C-Max C-Lank nasal spray every morning. Doesn't put her to sleep. Just de-stresses her a little bit. And the C-Max puts her in main focus, laser focus. She says she's never had anything like it. She loves it. So that's on her. But Epitalon. Epitalon, resetting the circadian rhythm. That's really where it's at. Because that circadian rhythm gets thrown off as you get older. That's why a lot of older people can't sleep as much. They can't. They just don't. And at that point, this could be a problem. So Epitalon is something that you would use 1 to 2 times a year. It would help with extending telomeres, and resetting the circadian rhythm. So you get a lot of big benefit. The other thing that you can utilize is a growth hormone releasing hormone, secretagogue, or peptide, like CJC 1295 apomorelin, or testosterone, or MK, or whatever it may be. I would prioritize Titan Serenity, DSIP, Epitalon, and then maybe a GHRH peptide. That's how I would prioritize those.
You're sleeping good.
Yeah. John, you said that DSIP, it's not approved by the FDA, but you can still get it from the pharmacy. Could you explain how does that work? Because
so, obviously when these things came off the balking list 3 years ago in the Biden administration, places were not supposed to keep producing BPC 157 or TB 500 or AOD or any of these peptides, right? These pharmacies have pretty much thumbed their nose at what's going on there. They have for years. They have. I'm being totally honest with you guys.
like
so at that point, like, they just produce it, like retatrutide. Like, they're not supposed to be doing that. They are. There's multiple pharmacies that are 503As, not labs, not bullshit. They're producing it in house. So, at that point, they go against the grain a little bit. But that's kind of where we're at in this environment that we're in. That the medical side, the governmental side, regulation side is light years behind what's going on in the public. They're light years. So at that point, they're trying to catch up to this. Now, there's a lot of other peptides that were not on the balking list that they haven't went through yet that are still getting produced too as well. And I think that DSIP will fall back into place and will go back on there. And I think a lot of these pharmacies think that too, and that's why they're still producing it.